Oh, right. We discovered something terrible, too. We came to look for the Centurion's core, but...
See, we met these knights. They're apparently, they like to say, "Nee!" And, we have to find them a shrubbery, you see. So we met this guy named Roger the Shrubber. We got them a shrubbery, but now we must find them another shrubbery! Only a little bit higher so you get the 2-level effect.
We ran into the owner of an accessory shop just as we arrived. He was
somebody better know that reference. If you don't know that reference, then, oh, maybe you're too young to have seen the movie. But it's a hilarious movie.
When we asked him to hand it over,
I probably should have said that was it. That's probably one of my favorite
such a
movies.
valuable item.
Most unfortunate. That man is in danger.
You're right. The core will warp the soul of
Any normal
who
person.
handles it.
But if you're a JRPG character, you can't be a normal person.
He may become violent or even murderous. If that's true, wouldn't that explain his attack on Flanor?
I'm still going with the cookies thing.
You mean it's the Centurion's core that's making him act this way?
Fine, the Centurion's core stole his cookies. Whatever.
Which way was his Rayard headed?
They stole his sugar cookies. And now
To the
Lloyd
south,
and
I
Ouija
think.
are pissed.
South from here. He could be headed for Meltokyo.
We'll leave
Mel
you alone to
Tokyo. We
you
get to go to
two.
Mel
The rest
Tokyo,
of
but
us
not
will go
yet.
After the censure.
Regal, are you...
I'm the one who
Yeah,
requested
Regal's
it. Remember?
gonna be
will
with
part
us
ways with you
for
two again.
quite a bit of the game now.
You guys will go after the Centurion's
Pretty much,
core.
Regal and Sheena
The
are
odds good that our
with you
paths
for
will
a
cross
majority
again
of the
soon.
game.
Until then, be careful.
Right.
Well then,
Oh, Brain? I read every...
thanks, Rigo.
He's barely flailing at all. He's like, ah, da, da, da.
Oh, the passion of love. It makes my heart race.
Anyway, we should find
Back to
out
Flanor!
Oh, he was embarrassed. How cute. Emil, if you wrote
Yeah,
me a
Toulon didn't
letter,
read.
I'd Oops, I'm not supposed to say things like that, right?
No.
She's right up in his face. No, you're not supposed to say anything like that, but getting within like 2 inches of his face is perfectly
I'm so jealous.
Why's that, Marta?
I was just thinking what it would be like to be in a mature relationship.
A mature
like
relationship?
Rico
How do you
and
define a
May.
mature
I mean,
relationship?
It's so exciting.
A mature relationship? You mean like having meddling in-laws? Being so poor you have to share a tiny piece of bread between the two of you? Huddling under a single blanket to ward off the cold at night?
it's not helping. Oh, great. More skits.
It's so cold.
Yes, though it's much warmer here than it was before.
It's hard to believe things like this happen just because Ratatosk is a
I thought we established it was because of global warming. Al Gore was the one that caused all this problems to happen. I wouldn't be surprised if he had a hand in making this game.
To maintain stability in a world where mana didn't originally exist.
What do you mean by that?
Isn't mana the source of all life? According to Lord Ratatosk, initially this
Wait, so if mana is the source of all life, the world was a World of Warcraft player? Wait, no, the world was the World of Warcraft, then it had mana. Then it wasn't.
Of this world.
How long ago did that happen?
Let's see, about 10,000 years
10,000 years ago?
That long ago. That boggles the
Ah,
mind.
you know what that means? It means it was over 9,000 years ago. Anyway, back to Flador! For reals this time. Seriously now. We're already up to 15 and a half minutes. It's, not good. We need to run back to the accessory shop. I don't feel like cutting any of this out because I'm kind of lazy. Especially now because, like, I'm done with my group work crap and I only have, like, 2 more days of school where we're really not doing anything. And then spring break.
Something
Gotta
I can
register
help you
for
with.
class. Actually, no, by the time you see this video, this will be This will be my last day of class before spring break.
Strange jewel with him.
Oh, that. My son couldn't find any buyers for it, so he figured he might as well dump.
We must have just.
Let's hurry after it.
Excuse me, what happened to the
Regal
previous
brings up a
owner of
good
the shop?
point. If you paid attention in the original Symphonia, you realize this guy was not the original owner of this accessory shop.
Really?
Rico, let's get going.
Yeah, and you'll see that in just a little bit, because now we're going to go back to the Temple of Ice, and then we're going to... Oh, quick jump.
Are you serious?
They're breaking the fourth wall here.
Again?
I know. If we just hung out there a bit, we might have caught the accessory shop owner in the first place.
This sort of inconvenience is not uncommon. Anyway, I'm afraid we don't have much choice.
It just seems like
What's
a waste
celebrate?
of time.
Oh, Regal's reaction.
We'll get an option to just quick jump there.
Quick jump.
Ah, never mind.
Yeah, you see Regal, you saw Regal's reaction there to the quick jump. There was a little bit of fourth wall break in there. There was a skit with the quick jump back in Symphonia when you went to get Luna and Asuka. Where Lloyd was complaining like, oh man, it's a pain to make us climb all these stairs again. Can't they just give us a quick jump option? And Rain and Regal like, quick jump? What's that? And Lloyd's like, never mind.
Didn't Rain say something?
Celsius
about
is here, yeah, too long
I've
to
heard
read.
of them. Isn't it some type of rare...
That's right. It has the power to freeze what's around it.
So does a blizzard.
Then, is this one of them?
You're not supposed to touch it. If it freezes everything around it, why would you even think of touching it?
Are
Your
you
hand-
all right?
Yes.
Be careful. They say if you touch Celsius...
That's because it freezes everything around it. They weren't even paying attention. They just said that like 10 seconds ago.
Seriously?
We did! It says it freezes everything around it. It doesn't exclude your hands.
But I heard that Celsius's tear is the size of normal flowers.
It's a mutant flower. It's a giant tear. It's like the moon's tear.
There's no way I could lift this.
No, you're just complaining.
Perhaps a dormant Centurion's core is affecting its environment and causing it to grow at an accelerated rate.
Okay, so they throw in a bunch of crap like, oh yeah, the dormant Centurion's core is doing this, or no, it's having the reverse effect, or oh, it's causing us to grow faster. It's just they just throw in stuff that, oh yeah, it's because of the dormant Centurion's core. It just seems kind of thrown
somewhere in the vicinity.
kind of like near the end of .hq Volume 3 Redemption when you finally beat a certain boss and you think that everything goes all right, and then oh surprise, Kubia.
Perhaps my senses are deceiving me, but I thought I detected the presence.
Yeah, that's
of
a little bit of
someone's
spoilers. That Let's Play won't be coming until like much later in the year though. I'm talking like October or November.
Solam, that's the Centurion of Earth, right? Isn't that a little weird? This is the Temple of Ice.
Yes, indeed.
It wasn't just his
Suppose it's just
imagination.
my imagination.
There's a very specific reason why he was sensing Solemn's core. You'll kind of figure that out a little bit later. Well, after the events of the next
Wow,
chapter,
is that your own personal
you'll
cooking
kind of
Yes.
you'll
Can you just carry it
understand a
around with
couple
Don't
things.
laugh, but cooking is a bit of a
Because
hobby for
next
me.
chapter is a big like plot twist reveal chapter.
For a man to know his way around a kitchen.
Thank you. However, carrying
Essentially, you
cooking knife
find
does come
out
with its own problems.
why Lloyd did what he did.
Well, for example, occasionally being mistaken for a criminal. I've been imprisoned numerous times because of it.
you? For such a perfect gentleman, you sure seem to wind up in jail.
Like
a
all
lot.
perfect gentlemen, they're supposed to wind up in jail. I think. I don't know. Yeah, this is annoying having to jump individually from each one. It takes... takes forever.
There's still ice left inside here.
You're right. It's kind of chilly. This is where Celsius used to be, right?
Well, perhaps it would be more accurate to say
Imprisoned?
this is where she was imprisoned.
Imprisoned in a cage of
Oh,
ice?
really?
Apparently, it was in order to split the world in two, though it's a bit of a moot point now.
That's right.
Yeah.
What's wrong, Emil?
Flanor is part of
No,
Tetheala.
it's nothing. I just felt like I remembered something important.
Well, it's weird because in Symphonia they said Tetheala, but in this game they say Tetheala. I'm gonna go with Tetheala.
I wonder what it
I don't know
was.
what the name for the
If it
combined
really
world
was
is, or if
important,
there even
I'm
is
sure it'll
one.
come to me